But check it. So as being Mexican, could a black person say something, a word, and hurt your feelings? Hurt y'all like on the nigga lines?
We don't really have a word that people use as like a term of endearment, and there's nothing that could be used against me unless you're legit trying to use it to insult me. Because if you call me like a beaner, some shit like that, that's like you purposely saying that shit to like get something out of me. You know, you can call me way, you can call me fool. That's fine. You know, it's a neutral phrase.
Got you.
Spick. Yeah, see, that's I didn't even know that was for Mexicans. I thought it was like for.
I thought that was always like
Might be talking to the mic.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. I always I didn't never know who that really like. I thought it was just people who didn't speak English in general. Oh shit, my phone. People that didn't speak English in general. I didn't know that shit like geared towards Mexicans and shit.
I don't know. See, like I just be so unaware and unbothered, and you know, I'm oblivious to shit. So,
Bro.
Facts. It's hard. I see like some people on the internet, on Twitter, like are black and something else and shit, and like sometimes it be coming to like that race, that particular race, and black hatred against each other, and then they're like, well, fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like for mixed, it's like the same thing. It's like confusing. It's like shit. Like who's really right in these situations? At the end of the day, it's about respect and like what you're trying to do.
You also got to take in consideration the times we're in today. It's all like everybody's either picky, sensitive, or work. So like, what can you do? I'm just mind my business and keep doing my own thing. I don't bother nobody. I don't try to fuck with nobody. Somebody comes at me, that's another story. But
my whole thing is, as long as you ain't abusing women, kids, as long as you ain't hating nobody out of your way, like the world is not gonna be perfect. Like this woke movement.
Let's talk right here.
I can't.
We are on and we're rolling. I wanted to try a little Joe Budden take as part two of we're doing. So,
oh no, good.
Yeah. So for those of y'all that are tuning in, listening, this is I Don't Know That's Perfect. I am your host. I am Mario from the South Side. I'm joined by my co-host,
Neighborhood Nick, man.
And today we're sitting down with none other than the official Ram.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
This is family, man.
Hey,
yeah,
this is family, bro. Glad to have you back. I hate that the first go around didn't work, bro.
Oh, it's all good.
What happened, Mario? It was like the quality and shit.
There's so much. Troy had a stone that was bad luck and everything that they went wrong. No, we just had a bunch of issues on the technical side that we were unprepared for, and it was just being last minute and rookie mistakes that we were still making in the beginning of the season.
Those three bitches from Hercules came and cut that little line.
For real, right? The line on the pocket is like...
Somebody's a Disney watcher over
there.
Hey,
that's low-key my favorite Disney movie, Hercules. I fuck with Hercules heavy,
bro. They had the choir on there like, bro.
Bro, Hercules was fire, but no lie, bro. Aladdin, fam? Come on, man. The songs, Robin Williams.
I'm not a fan of musicals and shit like that, but Hercules just did it right for me, you know. So
Meg over Jasmine. Meg over
I don't
Jasmine.
know. Yeah. I gotta see them side by side.
It's that red hair for me.
No, that's Ariel, isn't it?
Her too. Was Meg? She had orange, or what did she have?
I thought Jasmine was just like all black hair.
But the one from Hercules, what's her name?
Oh, Meg. Yeah, I thought she had brown hair.
Oh yeah, that's true. Or her.
We need to fucking sit down and watch Hercules again. Obviously,
right, bro. Do y'all ever do y'all should do live watch parties with movies and shit and just commentate
on them
right? Just talking shit the whole time.
What's up?
Take some shoes and just blaze it and just fucking.
I was thinking that shit when we were talking about Step Brothers earlier and making jokes about it. Like, how fun would it be just to watch that shit and just comment on that shit,
bro?
Talking shit the whole time.
That would be live as fuck. That would be live, bro. So, yeah, man. So happy to have you here today, man. How's everything going for you, bro?
Everything's going good, you know. Life, dealing with life. Life happens, really.
Yeah.
You know, you always got to find ways to win. I've been dealing with, car accident, dealing with financial issues, you know, trying to get my money right and shit. But luckily, I've had a strong team, strong people around me and shit. Strong clientele, especially, if I didn't have my clients... my team, I probably wouldn't. I don't know what I'd be doing right now. And shit.
And for those, I'm sorry, bro. For those that don't know, you are a rapper, you're a producer, and you're also a studio engineer, right?
Yeah, well, no longer a studio engineer.
Oh, okay.
engineer on the side, like mixing, mastering. I became
Yeah.
a mastering engineer per se.
That's live. That's awesome. I always knew that was because Troy and I we did we went to school for recording music and stuff like that. I just always knew that the mastering was like a whole other story that was like fucking hard to fuck with.
Yeah, it's fun. I like making the best out of people's tracks and shit. You know, like people be like, "Oh, sorry for these edits." I'm like, bro, I don't care if your shit is like 6 pages long, full of like the most detailed edits. I'll
That's
do
fun.
that shit in 5 minutes. First of all, and second of all, like yeah, it's fun. Like
And I've witnessed this, bro. Like, you know, if people don't know, I do manage Ram. You feel me? This is family. Like I said, this is somebody that I truly believe in. So, yeah, man. Well, shit. Let's kick shit off, bro. Give some backstory, bro, just for people who don't know you or are
Introduce
not
yourself.
familiar with you.
oh yeah, so you know, as many people don't know, I'm actually born here at Brackenridge Hospital, Eastside 24, Northgate. You know, Lamar. That's where I used to live and shit. Moved to Atlanta, lived out there for like a good 8 years of my life and shit like that. And then came back, moved to the east side again, and then my parents moved to Cedar Park. So I was living in east side Austin while going to school in Cedar Park.
Suburbs.
Yeah. Then eventually I moved over there for sure. And then that's where I was till I
That
graduated
must have
college.
been hella conflicting, huh?
Bro, I would have to wake up like at 4:35 because you know like
Yeah,
when
try to make a
parents
mission
had
out
to
there.
work, and then we had to drive. Like they were still building 183, so like
damn.
183 was nowhere near what it was. It was still a straight street and shit. The
Damn.
trucks were barely getting ready to start all the movement and shit. So right whenever we're going to school, well, I was going to school up there at Whitestone from Austin. They were just all construction and shit. So every day we leave at 5. Get there at 7:30, right on the dot. We'd be lucky if I wasn't late, type shit. That's how bad it
Damn.
was. Yeah, that shit took long from Loyola all the way to Leander.
Fuck.
Damn,
Yeah.
fuck.
Every morning.
Every morning,
Leander's
bro.
far as
Oh my
shit.
goodness, dog.
Yeah,
What the,
Shout out to your parents for
I was about to say,
commitment.
shout out to the folks, man.
they were hustling. Like they
Yeah.
wanted like my dad had got a raise and shit. My mom was coming back to like working, cleaning and shit, and that's like what she loves to do. And my dad was loving what he was doing. He was traveling and shit. My little brother and sister were already like old enough to kind of like be babysitted by myself and shit. I was old enough to babysit, so they're like, let's level up, let's grind. So they did, open
Beautiful.
up. Yep.
I remember the first time I heard of you, bro. I thought you were from San Antonio.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So how did San Antonio come about as far as just, in your life?
When I graduated, I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life really. All I know is I wanted to do music. But my mom, she had like her friend at the time. She was like very, very in on like where I was gonna go and shit. So she was like, you're gonna go to Texas Tech summer school and you're gonna work yourself in.
Trying to set you up for
Yeah.
success.
Or you're gonna go to UTSA, but you gotta come to this orientation. So I
Oh,
was like,
shit.
fuck, I ain't going to no summer school. Like Texas Tech is far too. So I was like, I had to go out my way to try to get in there because I didn't make the SAT scores for that. But at
Oh, shit.
UTSA, I made it. But I was still under like academic watch or whatever and shit. So when I got in, so I was like, fuck it, let's just go to UTSA. Luckily, I liked it. Went to the orientation. I was like, this ain't bad. It's like, being free, but you just got to make your own choices, be responsible and shit.
Yeah.
Friends was cool and shit. Like, you meet cool people over there. Granted, the fact you meet people that do the opposite of what you do, which I'll get into that later if we come to it. But like, yeah, that's how I was in San Antonio for the first like 3 years there. I was just going to school and shit,
Okay.
working, making music, like literally locked in, like trying to get better. I was like, before I wanted to burst into the scene and shit, I was like, you need to come in with at least some decent to good skill in this shit, like to where you can grow. Cause, whenever I had so much experience trying to find people to work with me and shit, and everybody was either amateur or not mature enough.
Yeah.
So like it was just like, damn, bro, I don't want to I've already been building so long, I don't want to start over and shit. I don't want to have people catch up. So I was like, got to do this myself and got to go pay professionals and do this shit. Eventually, I was working at Chili's. I ran into Ransom.
Oh,
He was
shit.
there with his girlfriend and shit. I was like, bro, ain't you? I hope you don't mind, but I call him J Chill.
Yeah.
At the time, he was J Chill. I was like, ain't you J Chill from Twitter? He's like, yeah, bro. I was like, well, shit, I make music, I make beats and shit. We got to link up. I've been looking to work with somebody. He was like, bet. Just hit me up. It was so awkward because I was hosting, so I walked into their seats and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So I was like, yeah, bro, I rap. His girlfriend's just there like,
Hey, yo, it's funny because my first job, bro, I was a host at IHOP. And
No shit, me too.
I hated that shit, bro.
Oh, I was a dishwasher.
Oh, you was okay? Nah. I was a host. I used to fucking fold the little kids menus and seat people, bro. Like that was the worst, bro. What got you into music, bro? Because of course I know, but you have some family history in music.
yeah. So My dad, he was always like, since I was way before I was young, he was making music, working on music. He was in a little group and everything back in the early '90s. So even like from the moment my mom and I moved into his house, when the whole family came to become one, he had a studio in the house. So like all my life had a studio in the house.
That's awesome.
Never utilized it. I was never interested in shit. I was like, damn, all I hear is noise and people.
You didn't know any better.
Yeah, people repeating themselves and shit. Like, I'm like, why the fuck? If you making music, it should just be like the song type shit. You know, like you.
Why aren't they just playing the song like the song they hear on the radio?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing over here? Like recording the same thing over. It
Man,
sounds
y'all
good.
are trash. You're
Right?
talking shit.
I remember, like, my mom used to like come in and bring like charcuterie boards with chips and shit,
Oh, shit.
for clients for my dad and shit. So like,
Oh,
I'll just
shit.
be in the room. Nobody ever smoked, which is weird. So I never knew like weed was a thing until like I went to high school and
Yeah.
shit. So I was like, or really middle school, but I don't know. It was weird. Nobody ever smoked. We had we had groups, like we had all types of people coming to the house and shit. I never thought anything, never smelled anything weird and shit. Maybe it was just the clientele my dad picked at the time, but
Yeah.
these were all just pretty dope rappers and shit coming through from Atlanta. He was connected with like So Def out there and shit.
Damn.
So,
Does he still work in music?
He passed away in 2010,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry, man.
you good. But yeah, he was killing it. Even whenever we moved back to Austin, he had a whole album. He was working with KAZI and all that.
Oh,
He
okay.
actually got my
KZI
first.
is an OG, like the radio station.
Yeah.
He got my first song on the radio here on KAZI and shit in 2009.
Oh shit.
Damn.
So, yeah,
For real?
yeah. When I had my very very first performance as like a teenager, that was the worst performance ever.
Hold on. Where did you perform at?
It was like, where's that? I-35 by the.
You're talking about what is that old school spot called?
Is it north or south?
No.
It's north, so you know how you going down 183 and you get off on I-35 and you go a little bit down towards just before Capitol
By Highland
Plaza.
Mall?
Yes, somewhere over there. It's like by this David's Bridal place.
Okay,
It's like
okay.
some little amphitheater over there.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
And it was for Juneteenth, 2009.
Hey, shout out Juneteenth.
Coming
Saturday.
up.
That's the boy's birthday.
That shit. Oh, this is your birthday?
Oh shit!
bro.
Yeah.
Saturday, Juneteenth,
we
bro.
gotta turn up,
Hey,
bro.
hey, for real. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet,
Your
man.
powers are gonna be activated.
Hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know it's gonna involve liquor and some other things. So yeah, shout out Juneteenth, bro. That's what's. How did it go? Did you like bomb your first performance?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were laughing at me like
Oh,
I had,
shit.
Yeah, like I was a kid, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? Like my dad kind of forced me up there too. So I didn't know like what the fuck to expect. He was like, "Oh yeah, you're performing." In my head I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's going to be a little performance and shit.
Yeah.
Like it'll be easy. Like I'm going to be nervous, but it ain't going to be nah, bro. This is a whole amphitheater. It was like
Damn.
motherfuckers waiting to perform plus an audience and shit." And like you could tell like some of the grown-ups in there were looking at me like,
Why the fuck
he's
is
a
he up
kid.
there? Yeah.
He's a kid. Like he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Like there was like some lady like looking at me like, oh look at him, like he's so cute.
Yeah.
Type shit. I was like, that was probably like the most embarrassing part of it is like looking at this one lady while I'm performing and she's just over there like awing because she thinks my horrible performance is cute. Like
It's cute.
yeah, I'm like
Oh,
come on,
man.
bro, like
Yo,
get me out of here.
was it original content or were you rapping over somebody?
Yeah,
else's beat?
it was original. I made my own beat and
Damn.
yeah, I was like probably 13, 14 and shit.
When so hold on, you started making beats at like 13, bro?
Yeah. I finally had gotten interested whenever my dad like
Was
had-
that through your dad as well?
Yeah, he had the studio in the house. We were already in Cedar Park at this time, so I was like in there. I was like looking at making a beat, and I pushed the button on the keyboard. I was like, "Oh shit, you can make beats with this too. It's not just a piano."
Yeah.
Like I didn't know what MIDI was or anything, so it was just like to me, it was like, "Oh, it's cool that you can make a beat off a piano."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yeah, you could do that." So I started playing around. Eventually, I just went on my own and got on my little like y'all remember those Apple computers that had like the
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 big
color.
back on it with
yeah
the color?
that
Yeah.
one. I had like one super old like it was barely working and shit. I had GarageBand on there.
Ooh.
Damn.
I would like play on the keyboard with the mouse on
Yeah,
there, try
yeah.
to play notes. Everything would be off. So I showed my dad one time, and I was like, "Look what I made! It's like this little melody with the beat." And he was like, "That sounds good, but I'm gonna get you some." And like a week later, he came home with like this little MIDI keyboard, that silver one I got at the house.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
Good
a
looks,
49
Papa.
key, yeah.
Yeah.
So from then on, I was just like, okay, cool. So I really like from that moment, I was like locked in into I became the bedroom kid in the like studio making beats or whatever, trying to get better and shit. So
That's awesome. That's dope. Yeah,
fun.
especially coming from kind of in a way following the legacy that your father built up and actually had a career in, you know. So
Yeah.
it's dope to see you at this point now where you're at now. So
appreciate it.
When you were, just coming up with your father, right? Because your father sung, right? He's a
Yeah,
singer. what was he listening to? What were you like influenced? What made you like want to say, fuck it, I want to, like, I love this sound. I love this type of music. I love this. It's leading me into making music. What were some of the things you were hearing at a young age?
So like this is gonna sound weird, but before Drake, like I witnessed a real life divorce before my eyes, like with my parents and shit. So like when I heard him making his music, I was like, damn, this is real. Like the shit was so dark. It was so clean, so dark. Like when if y'all like at the time, it was around the same time literally, but Drake dropped like more or less like probably in the fall of 2009. My dad had his album finished, working for it for years, on like 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
He had this R&B album finished. He had this song called AWOL. It's still on there right now. It's AWOL by Darnell.
Okay.
Darn-L.
Hey,
That shit has like a soulful vibe to it because he's like a church head and like an R&B head. So we used to listen to shit like Last Name Charlie Wilson, all that.
He says Darn-L.
It should be on iTunes Music, maybe Apple Music. I don't know.
No, yeah, I'm gonna play it real quick. Is that cool?
Play that AWOL,
that snippet.
That dude who did that guitar on there, he told me he was like, his name is like Angelo something. He's from like Florida, I think, but he was like well connected out there.
This right here?
Yeah. That's my father right there.
Real smooth, man.
Damn. Yeah. This your dad singing?
I'm trying to think who all was in that song.
Grown folk music.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what his old vibe. He embraced himself.
I'm rolling around the A in my Benz, 20-inch wheel spinning, talking to my friends, trying to find a resolution to this predicament you got me in. You see, you're mad when I come home early, and it's drama if I'm 2 minutes.
This shit was real to me. I was watching this shit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was because I witnessed it, but I was like, damn, this is real.
That shit sound like some SUC shit, though.
Yeah,
Like,
for real. I get like some Big Mo type of shit, bro.
Somebody got to chop and screw that.
We gotta get somebody. You gotta
Chop
sample.
stars.
What's up, Ram?
You gotta,
Chop stars.
you gotta sample your own dad's music, bro. On the
Right.
crew.
No, that'd be cool. I got to do that.
That's
to be
live
honest.
as fuck, bro. Because
Damn.
I remember you told me about that, and that's one of the things we vibed on. Because of course, I always said like my father was a singer too, but of course gospel. So yeah, so of course the oldies is what you kind of grew up on. When did like hip hop get introduced to you?
Man, like, literally, he had this, I forgot what it was called, Sirius XM, but every time he'd have custody of us, we'd, like, jam his radio. It'd be, like, soul on the Sirius XM radio or just the rap station or the old school. My favorite one was the old school rap because, of course, I knew all the modern rap and shit and, like, the 06s and all that. Everybody, we were just talking about Chameleon there. I was on all that shit. All, like, everything.
Just Texas stuff.
Yeah, like, I had my phase because I didn't get into Texas stuff until I was, like, 14 years old, weirdly. Like, my friends at Running Brushy up in Cedar Park were, like, listening to it. And I was like, who's this? And they're like, oh, this is Mike Jones. You never heard of him?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was listening to when I was going, like, to, like, Barbara Jordan and shit. But I think I was super listening to, like, Project Pat, Chicken Head, like Tennessee, Atlanta music. So I didn't really get into Texas music up until like I was 14, 13 in Cedar Park.
You know the weird thing? So Texas music got introduced to me like at a super young age. But like I don't know why I gravitated to the East Coast sound a little bit more than the South. And we've talked about this just like, off air and shit, but like when Texas music, you finally get a hang of it, or not a hang of it, but, you finally listen to it, you finally get familiar with it. It's like, fuck, bro, it's like a whole nother world out here. You know what I'm saying? Mario, how old were you? Like, what was some of the first Texas music you remember?
So the first Texas, I would have to say it was SPM.
SPM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't get into around the same age. That's when I got into Texas rap because I didn't learn English till I was like in first or second grade. So everything before that was all Spanish music. And then when I got introduced to Texas music, the first one was SPM. And it was like, it was my uncle was bumping them. I was like, who's this? And it was Mexican radio.
Okay.
I was like, who's this? Like, this shit is loud, And from there, it just kind of like you said, I went into this whole other world. Like, Lil Flick, Chameleonaire, Zero, like this whole other dimension of like that we didn't even know, that I didn't even know existed. You hear what's on the radio, and then you hear people that are repping like cities in your state, that are not even 2 hours away.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think the first thing I remember is just like, man, hold up, I got too much drink in my cup. That was the line I used to walk around saying as a kid. And my mom used to be like, you don't even know what the fuck that means. And I'm just like, I got drink in my cup, Kool-Aid or juice or some shit. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it. You know,
I'm
they were
living
talking
it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to always walk around with my fucking styrofoam cup. You know, I got too much drink in my cup. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, bro? I'm talking about fucking codeine and shit, bro. But yeah, man, that's live as fuck. Did you ever get into any East Coast as a youngster? Like any type of like Nas, Jay-Z, anything lyrical?
I was into them when I was like living in Atlanta. Like I had a little phase when I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and just listen to all of Jay-Z because you know at some point in life you gotta just go ahead and
go to
download
the
his
discography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta run them.
Yeah, it teaches you so much about like the game and shit. Just like listen to his raps and listen to him go from like the Evils all the way to like H to the Izzo, all the way to like I Hate Autotune or Death of
Yeah,
Autotune.
his sound has definitely like changed over the years, over the albums. You know, from the very first album, like he definitely levels up into his next album. You know, so
Hell yeah. So just moving along, bro. So when did you actually get serious? So you met Ransom. Of course, you had your younger performances. When did you actually say, okay, fuck it, like I want to follow my father's footsteps. I want to make music. Like, was it as young as 13, 14 when you actually wanted to get serious?
No, it was right after high school. Like
Okay.
I was doing it as a hobby and everything because I was like, you know, in band and football. So that took away a lot of my years.
Hold on. You were in band.
Yeah.
What did you play?
Trombone.
Motherfucker.
First chair.
First
Second chair behind this dude named Jeremy because he was just a cold white boy.
Yeah. Fucking practiced every day.
No, I didn't even have to. I hated practicing, bro. I was never passionate for trombone, but I was always first chair, and I knew how to read the best music.
So I was in the brass section as well. Your boy played baritone and fucking tuba,
I
bro.
always wanted to play those fucking instruments, bro. Like baritone to me was the coolest shit
Bro.
because of drumline and
yeah. So cool as fuck, heavy as fuck. You feel me? Like heavy as fuck. Were you in band, Mario? You never?
I was always getting too much trouble to do shit in middle school, but on the cool, I wasn't allowed to do shit. I was getting in trouble.
Yeah. So okay, so when did you just kind of jump on the scene and actually like start running? You making a name for yourself. When did you actually establish yourself as Ram?
Definitely. I was 14. Like I wrote a freestyle. They called me Ram, and I called myself Ram in the freestyle, and it kind of stuck. But when I got serious after high school, I was just like, shit. Need to like go ahead and lock in, learn this shit. Like, you know, if you need to write, you need to write now. Like, if you need to like get better at writing, now is the time. You know, you're in college.
Yeah.
You just like fucking graduated and shit. Like by 21, you should be skilled enough to do this shit like easily and shit.
Yeah.
By 25, you should be doing this shit, hopefully big and shit like that. And that's what it was. It was like doing it was more or less for me.
You had a whole
little
plan
goals.
that you wanted to.
Hulkshare was my friend, and so we're close friends, like close friends that weren't music affiliated in college. Like I said earlier, you meet people that do the opposite shit. You meet people that like, you know, whether it's promote parties, the opposite of rapping, whether they just go to parties, go to clubs, or just like to stay in and drink, smoke, do acid, anything. Like going to college, UTSA introduced me to so much cool shit.
Yeah.
So much culture, so much everything that I didn't like get to experience because Cedar Park was just so whack. Like we used to have to like. I remember in Cedar Park when we smoked, we'd have to take off our shirts and smoke.
Oh my goodness, man! Hey,
so embarrassing, bro. It's like
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know how it goes, man. Fucking keep smell good and take your shirt off, bro. Everybody be smoking in their muscle tees and shit, bro.
And going to parties and like drinking. Like I hardly drank, but like I hardly smoked too. Even to this day, like I don't think I was a heavy smoker until college.
Yeah.
And then like after I left, I was like I toned it down, but. In high school, bro, like we used to go to all these parties in Jonestown, Lake Travis, like whether it was at night, like super late at night, 3 or 4 in the morning. Like I don't know how the fuck we did it because like think about it, bro. Like Cedar Park is a super suburbs. In 2009, 2008, especially and Wilco, like this is back then, like when niggas like the most craziest shit you would hear is like that one robber, that kid robbed like the Little Caesars in Cedar Park.
Hell yeah.
That was the craziest shit that happened at the time, and like the cops killed him and shit.
Hell yeah.
And like. For shit to be happening, like my whole, I don't know, I'm class of 2010. We were bad as fuck, bro. Like we were the class that niggas could not wait till like they leave town type shit. Like when these niggas graduate, bro, like everything's gonna be cool.
Good.
But it wasn't because 2011 we had like the same kind of shit. Like there were varsity football. This all kind of surrounded all that shit. So like all of us in like the 2011s, we're super cool with each other, and like that kind of led to a lot of dumb shit happening with some of our teammates and shit. But yeah, bro, like we were reckless in high school. I don't know how the fuck, like, I remember the first time I got real high, bro. Like, it was at my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, my brother and sister were kids, so they were still snitches. So they're still like, you smell weird. Your eyes are red.
You
Like,
God damn, just pointing all this shit out, like,
Yeah,
stating
like-
the obvious.
And then my mom just went to Austin, to the east side, like, where we used to live with my aunt. Because that's where we used to live with my aunt and shit. So I was like, yeah, she gonna take an hour to get back. I'm
Yeah.
just invite my friends over.
I'm good.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You smoked indoors?
Bro, yeah, we smoked indoors
Did you
and
put
outdoors.
the towel on the door? On the door?
Yeah. And we opened the
Tripping.
door too. Like, we were chilling outside in the back and shit. So it was like, fuck. Like, I knew, like, if we smoked, it had to be like as soon as they got there, so we could be high and shit.
Yeah.
Best high ever, because I was just on my mom's like good couch and shit, just like
Chilling.
laughing with my friends, bro. Just anything was making me laugh. Y'all remember that high when y'all first?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That was the best one. And,
Hey.
and
Getting high as
the
a
worst-
kid at your own home
the
for the first
best
time.
high is also the worst because people like, what are you laughing at, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, just let me laugh.
Yeah.
Geeking out and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, first time I got fucking like super stoned, bro. Like, it was the first time I ever saw like the wind. like follow me, okay? Okay, so like I always tell the story, like, you know, the first time I ever bought, smoked, we had a gun pulled on us. You know what I'm saying? The guy we were buying from pulled the strap on us, me and my homies, you know what I'm saying, from high school. So after all that shit, you know, our nerves is all fucked up. We go to a park in Dessau, in Brookfield to be exact. So we're blowing, bro. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're just all passing around. And I just sit back, fam, and I'm like, yo, I see the wind. They like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm like, bro, just look. It was windy as fuck outside. And I'm like, dog, I swear I see the wind passing in front of me, bro. Tripping, geeking the fuck out. And then I went to McDonald's and stood in line for like 25 minutes looking at the menu. So like, it was the first time, bro. And I don't even think my mom caught me either, bro. I don't think she got
I didn't get caught, bro.
No.
She was like, "Why are your eyes red?" I was like, "I'm just tired. I was with my friends." Like,
How
when
did you get the smell out of the crib?
It wasn't there because we left the door open, and then like
okay.
right whenever she used to call me, she was like, "Hey, are you hungry or anything? You
Yeah.
want McDonald's?" And whenever she did that, I was like, "All right, y'all, we got to start wrapping it up."
Yeah.
So like when she pulls up, like y'all be cool and everything, like it'll be cool, but it's not like y'all got to run and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But like, you know, we got to exit when she pulls in, so like we're all high as fuck. And then like
Getting Mickey D's too, man. That was
I was the
awesome.
only one who was like high, and like I had to deal with the possible consequences. So
Yeah.
like when everybody was leaving, I was like, bye. Like my voice is all shaky, like bye.
I was scared.
And I'm
Like, oh
all
my
high
God.
and shit. And then
Yo.
like I go upstairs to wash my face, and then like I come out my bathroom, and then my brother start like right there, like them fucking children of the corn.
Oh my goodness.
Like, why are your eyes red?
Ready to snitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then my mom comes, she's like, yeah, why are your eyes red? I'm like, I don't know. Like I was tired. You know,
Yeah.
we were laughing a lot. We were just having fun.
Yeah.
Everything is just like, she's like, okay.
Mario, do you remember the first time you actually got like high? Like, did you? Well, for one, when you first smoked, did you actually get high? Because sometimes people be like,
No.
they didn't get high.
Yeah, no. The first time that it happened with me, I was chilling with my cousins actually. I was like, I would say maybe like 9 or 10 at the time,
Okay.
and they were all chilling just outside smoking. You know, there were these old heads or whatever, and I was just standing there watching them do what their thing or whatever. They were like, "You smoke? You be smoking at school, or whatever?" You know, they're just talking shit. And I was
Yeah.
like, "No," and they're like, "You want to hit?" And I was like, "No," and they're like, "You know, just peer pressure me and shit." I was like, "You know, fuck it," like, and I hit it, like, and I'm hitting and shit. Obviously, like, I don't even think I inhaled or whatever,
Yeah.
and I blew out. And so me and my cousin, he had to actually scoop me up from my aunt's house because my parents were there or whatever. So we just took off or whatever. And so we go back, and I didn't think my parents were going to be there. So they pull up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck, I'm thinking I'm high as shit. I'm like all sober as fuck or whatever. So he's like, just go to the restroom and brush your teeth, bro. Just wash your face and brush your teeth. And I'm
Yeah.
like over here just like having a panic attack. You know, I'm all like sober and shit. And I go to brush my teeth. And I'm like, just try to act as normal as I can when there was nothing wrong.
There was
You know?
nothing wrong in the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
And it was probably. Do you think it was some like gas at the time, or
It was Reggie. That's,
okay?
yeah.
Hey, that's where everybody
Bro,
starts out at.
It was always
Reggie-
Reggie and Baby Joe back
Reggie
then. bro.
before 2010.
Hey, for real,
As
bro.
kids, this smacks.
For real, hey, them Reggie sticks, bro. Hey, we used to in high school, like after that shit, it used to be like 8 dudes on one blunt, bro. Just fucking passing a fucking
On one
Reggie blunt
joint.
around. Bro. But hey, we used to make it stretch, though. We used to make that shit stretch.
One of the reasons why I started smoking heavy is because my roommate, one time, I was never into weed that much until this one night. I walked up into my room after chilling with my friends and shit. We was drinking a little bit. It was like, I remember pulling up at 2 a.m. I walk upstairs and I see the light up. I'm like, oh shit. Either he's like making weed infused treats or just doing some shit that he likes to do. Because if he's up that late, he was like a scientist at the time, studying biology, chemistry, all that, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And so I was like, this nigga's up late. And then I know he up to something. So I'm just walking in my room and shit. And I'm just like curious. But then as I turn to my room, he's like, hey, yo, Ram. And I turn back. I'm like, what's good, bro? And he's like, hey, you want this? And I look at his hand. It's like literally a zip of Reggie. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it, bro. Like, I don't mind. You know, in my head, I'm thinking like either my friend's going to be happy as hell because I got this. Like, I don't smoke. This is something like I probably don't want to sell and shit. But like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to sell it because he gave it to me. So if he bought it, it just looks like disrespect. Like, you better be smoking that shit. Like, I better smell that shit. Like, that's what I felt like he was telling me kind of. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. So I had like a little double helix. Actually, I didn't even have double helix boy yet. It was that Christmas that my friend gifted it to me. But I had this little ball I used to hit. That shit got me so high, bro. I had that zip for like 2 months.
Smoking a Reggie zip for 2 months, bro. That shit is insane.
That's the first time, yeah.
Nowadays, you'd be going through it. Back then, it was
like, I'd be so stressed if I had that shit right now.
Bro, I don't even know what Reggie looks like anymore, man. Like, you know, back in the day, it looked decent. You know what I'm saying? It had its seeds and stems in it, but like, you know, I've seen some pretty bad shit, some brown shit, some fucking like dirt type shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, luckily we're not on that though. You know, luckily we're not on that, man.
Facts.
You want shot time? Y'all, you want to play something?
I'm down.
I'm down with that.
What do you want to play first? I'll pour us up, y'all.
Should we show him a beat or should we show him?
Shit, it's on you, bro.
If you play your own beat, you have to freestyle too.
Oh yeah, that's true, right? Never mind. Find my beats at
TheOfficialRam.com. Shit. Let me see your cup, family.
I'm gonna play this one called Plotting. My bad.
Yeah.
Everybody getting around.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Can I get a shot glass on this one?
Appreciate it. Oh, it's a shot. Nah, I almost put my shit.
You wanna airdrop it to me or you want to play?
It didn't work. It's through my Google Drive.
Yeah, we have a tongle.
Yeah, we got a dangle.
Dango, tongo, angle. I don't know what it's called, bro. But we got
Run
it.
that shit back because we need to
it.
hear that. Production. Shots. Shot. Hey, bro. Shot. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I took a shot of this shit earlier and I said, oof.
Yeah, I got one in the car too.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know if like.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yo, I lost my dangle the other day, man. I don't know where the fuck that is. Shout out to Apple.
Is it really called dango?
Yeah, bro.
Dongle.
Dangle, yeah.
Dangle.
That's the fucking dude from Reno 911 and shit.
Pour 'em over there, bro.
What's up?
Pour 'em.
Oh. Yeah, I just poured your shot. You want it in the cup? Are you trying to mix?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one you need? Yeah, just plug it in. Ice.
So go ahead and introduce the track, man.
Anybody want ice?
See, this is gonna be Plotting, produced by Ja Crispy and Shorty K. Shout outs to the homies one time. It's another one.
Say, family, you want ice?
Oh, I'm good.
Get on your grind, Shorty K.
Yeah.
Where you are?
This is you.
I be faded, chillin' in the corner to myself and I don't say shit. Got a bottle in hand and my partner got one. If you want the smoke, he handle it. The last thing we need is a funeral with all your people and the candles lit. The last thing we need is all this beef. Meanwhile, the white man get rich. They throwing fits, but this ain't no model. The way that I'm walking, be talking alone is a problem for all of the ones who be envious. Meanwhile, they plotting, they don't know what they really want. They might switch up like Harden did. The pain, my heart, they hardened it. The love around is false as shit. What the world, I say to myself, look in the mirror as I'm puzzled. Got a drink in my hand, discussing business with people who got muscle. And time ain't an issue, it's really the ones who ride hardest to trust with you. The real ones who fuck with you, ain't never get comfortable. The ones who put down everything just to run with you. Yeah, I be faded, chillin' in the corner to myself and I don't say shit. Got a bottle in hand and my partner got one. If you want the smoke, he handle it. The last thing we need is a funeral with all your people and the candles lit. The last thing we need is all this beef. Meanwhile, the white man get rich. Yeah.
Motherfucking plotting, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that was hold on. That was one of the songs that we had in the bunch that we worked on, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I'll keep it a stack with you, Mario fam. Like, so since I've been like working with this dude, man, like I've never seen nobody record like him. Never seen nobody do beats like him. It's just far as like how quickly he does the shit. Like what was it? What was that time like we was at the crib, bro, and you just fucking cut what? It was like 5 songs, bro, in like a fucking hour, bro.
God damn.
Yes,
Oh,
fam.
shit.
Like complete songs, bro. I'm just like I'm you know, I'm recording, I'm doing footage and shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? Motherfucking plot. Oh yeah, let's hit that shot though.
Yeah, I feel like I played that song specifically because I feel like Austin needs to hear that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last thing we need is all the beef. Meanwhile, the white man get rich.
Man.
Come on, y'all. Like, I mean, I'm sure we're going to get into that later, but
I was expecting tequila. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, I didn't even take the fucking
yeah.
shot. I'm over here. I'm so
forgetting.
focused on the topic.
Throw that shit back. Throw
Forgot
it back.
that was vodka.
Throw it back.
Sheesh.
That shit, yeah, that shit. Ooh, hold on.
Damn.
Fuck.
I heard a rumor that when you work out, drinking is like either 10 times more potent or you feel it less, like it's not as intense. And right there, it wasn't as intense.
Yeah.
But I feel it in my throat.
You been working out? You been hitting the gym?
I have.
I know Mario's.
I can't disappoint y'all, man. Like, I literally, if I'm on the next show and I run out of breath or forget my lyrics, bro, y'all better cut me off. For real.
you gotta do like Beyonce does. You gotta sing your songs while running on heels.
Yeah.
I'm putting on some heels, man.
So let's talk music, bro.
Wait, actually, a side note. Did you try to be a singer as well?
Yeah, I can't sing per se, but all this auto-tune usage, it taught me,
Makes
you know
it
what I'm
easier.
saying? Yeah, like, I know how to harmonize behind myself and shit. Like, I guess I'll pull up the throwback song later a little bit, just to show.
We can let throwback ring off. Hey, we wanted to keep it in the tuck,
Yeah.
but hey, the song is so fucking fire. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Throwback, man.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
Shit.
track. And I got it on my actual iPhone, too, so we don't got to go through, what's it called?
Goggles.
Yeah.
So let's talk music, bro. So how are you right now? You know what I'm saying? We've cut, a bunch of tracks. We ain't really told anybody or like really let anybody really hear it. What type of creative space are you in here currently, bro?
Right now, I'm just like having fun. I'm really just chilling. I've not recorded a song since probably, I want to say, I lied a couple weeks ago when I said since like December, but I realized I did like 2 features for a homie, and they were like the same easy, got done in like 5 minutes. But creatively, I'm just in the point where I'm holding on to like, I'm like coming in with clips next time I'm going to the studio. Like, I'm one of those people that like, if I have 30 bullets left, I feel like I don't got shit left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, especially like it woke me up whenever we were able to do all those songs. Shout outs to Melodic Beats. Shout outs to JDB. Some producers, Nao Master. Shout outs to Jock Crispy and Shorty K. Who else? I'm missing somebody else. I can't think, but he did. Oh shit. He starts with a Off Key. Shout outs to Off Key. Yeah,
hell yeah,
bro,
hell
he
yeah.
is crucial because
Off
he
Key
has
is
like
cold.
3 of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
That I gotta get cop off him still. But yeah, I just been in.
Lit is one of them, man.
Yeah, that shit, bro.
Oh man.
So fun, mosh pit music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Is there a certain style you aim for? Like,
whatever it calls. And like another reason why I just shouted them out is because recording this like group of like 40, 50 songs in like a week, maybe if we're lucky, maybe like 3 days to be exact.
shit.
That shit was like crucial. Like I've never gotten beats to where it's like, oh shit, I can spit on this one. Oh shit, I can spit on this one. It just became like next like that.
Yeah.
And like I still have a bunch of Nao Masters beats folders of beats they sent me, and they're all hard as fuck. And I was gonna hit them one day, and I was like, nah, you're gonna force it. You know what I'm saying? Like at a point in time when you do so much, tell so much and shit, like in such a bulk amount in short amount of time, it's like, damn, you could chill out now. Like now that I know I could rap and shit, I told myself I could rap. It's more of overcome my own insecurity. And next was the beats. So I just started I joined the Bricks Academy, got to link up with some dope ass industry producers and shit, watch some Zoom calls, get some lawyer tips and advice on beats. So
what is the Bricks Academy?
Bricks Academy, Bricks Domain. He's a producer. He's done beats for Mulatto, Lil Baby recently, Drake, all types. So
Oh, shit.
He has an
So
academy.
it's like a mentorship of some sort.
Yeah, it's like a class kind of course thing.
Okay.
And it's kind of a lot, but it was worth it. I was like, shit, not many producers out here are actually giving game other than just telling you oh, here's a guide on how to sell beats.
Exactly.
And lying on their shit, talking about, oh, I just made 500,000 this week. No, you didn't, bro.
Yeah.
At least he's realistic. He gives
Yeah.
you the marketing advice. He shows you how to make the creative designs on.
And
some of the
that's
shit
a
y'all been
lane that I
seeing.
feel like people don't take advantage of, those sort of classes where yeah, you just pay to sign up and stuff like that, but you're gonna get something out of it. You're gonna
Get
teach
some
them
real
shit.
game.
And I have some experience to show you about that, so.
Yeah, and he was at first, when I first attacked the academy, I was like, this is cool as fuck. I do need producer mentorship. I need to know the game and shit, really, how to move out here and really what to do. But at first I wasn't sold because it was one of them $9.99, $1,000, but you get it for $400 today. And I was like, it's one of those, I guess. But I'll look into it more because it really caught my eye. And then I hit him up. I was like, I'll only get it if he's real, if he works with me. So I was like, he was doing this special. It went from $1,000 to $500, and then it went to a flat $350 or whatever. And then he was like, you could do 2 payments of this, and then
Made it
it'll cover
easier.
it. And I was like, well, shit, bro. At the time, I was struggling. So I was like, is there any way I could possibly do 4 payments instead of 2? Because I'll be able to do it and shit. Just the way I was pacing at the time with money. So he hit me back. He was like, yeah, I got you. He set up a specific payment for me
Yeah.
to where I could pay
That's
monthly.
awesome.
So,
That's
yeah,
dope.
I was in it and it taught me a lot. It literally took my beats from here to here.
Yeah.
Shit. So same thing with the rapping now. Just you give me a style of beat other than boom bap, because I don't know why I struggle with that.
Yo,
I cannot.
so I've sat in this dude's room and I'm like, yo, bro, make me a fucking boom bap beat. And he, being the producer he is, he wants to fucking put all this type of shit. And I'm like, bro, let's just keep it simple,
It's so
just
hard.
super simple. And the thing is, when he keeps it simple, that's what I'm looking for. But don't get me wrong, his beats are fire, the boom bap shit, but simplicity is the best, bro. Especially when it comes to boom bap shit, right? So how do you separate the producer mind and the artist or the rapper mind, bro?
Shit, really, it's just the producer all the time in me, the producer engineer. When I rap, it's just at a time whenever I'm able to just feel comfortable telling whatever story is coming out into play at the moment, or if the beat just drives me to it. So it's always one of them things. When I listen to music, even my favorite artists, I'm like, damn, this beat's tight. I see what they did here. It's simple hi hats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a triplet right there, and that's it, literally. Because I'll be critiquing myself. I'm like, damn, bro, you don't got to go all crazy with the hi hats. Literally, most beats that we listen to out here on the radio and shit just got 1, 2, 3, 4 triplet, 2, 3, 4 type shit, just simple shit, and then it repeats. So that's literally all you hear off a hi hat in the song for 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute. So it's really just about feel and what you say, really energy. You could have this could be the beat, but a nigga could kill that shit depending on what he say and how he say it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
How he dances with it.
Yeah, literally. Because dances are a big thing now in hip hop. Shout out to Soulja Boy for creating
Yeah, Soulja Boy is the first on everything, right?
Yeah.
Shit. When did you get into mixing? Were you mixing your music at a young age, bro?
Yeah, I had to. I didn't have my dad. The only thing he didn't teach me was how to mix. He just taught me how to feel. He pushed me to the limit. He was just he threw me on the stages, not forcibly, but it felt like it only because I was I thought I wasn't ready, even though I wasn't. He was just fuck it, you gonna go and see.
It's
what
one of those things where you throw your kid in the
pool,
water. Learn how to swim. You gonna learn today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it became like that. So eventually, I was it became, I'm OCD, so I'm I need to get however Lil Wayne sounds on this Sorry for the Wait song, I need to sound like that on this song or whatever. I need to get that type of mixing or whatever. So a lot of that, there was so many songs that were points for me in my life, listening through and shit. Jackie Chain with Kid Cudi. I forgot what song they had a collab.
I haven't heard that name in
Jackie
a minute.
Chain.
Jackie Chain, yeah. They had this one song. It was so live, and I used to try to rap like Kid Cudi on that, on my own beats and shit, because I thought it was so clear, so great. And then it was just more or less about mixing, and then mixing really, that's a thing on its own. It's engineering. It's you're like really directing, conducting energy. You're telling energy how you want it self-portrayed type shit. So.
And that's the thing, bro, like, because that's how we met, right? Like, of course, you were our main engineer. You mixed everything for our 2-hour lunch break before we started. So anytime we were in the studio, of course, Mario, when you pulled up, Ram was there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we kind of built on our connection or whatnot. I be telling people, bro, put some respect on your name, bro. You're not like no in the closet ass dude. Like you got it, but you actually worked in a fucking studio, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about your experience working. Like we ain't gotta say the studio's name. You know what I'm saying? But
No free promo.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But talk about just like like being like living in the studio, bro. You were always fucking there. You were always recording.
Was it hard to get into to get a job in the studio?
In San Antonio, it was, yeah, like, I was a restaurant manager. First, I was a delivery boy, and then I eventually, like, got promoted to manager over there. I was like, you need to, like, I told myself, if you're going to get anywhere in music, you got to, like, I guess discipline yourself in the way to where you got to do something where you don't want to do forever, but you got to learn how to, like, level up
Adapt
in
to it,
places.
yeah.
Like, adaptation.
Any situation.
Yeah, that was basically it. So when I got comfortable and like became a restaurant manager and everything, I like let it go for a year, and then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm about to become an engineer. We about to look for it. Everybody had their own studio in San Antonio, so it was hard.
Yeah.
And then like this one place called The Living Room, which is a super cool studio. Shout outs to Richard out there. He let me come in just to like check it out, basically just learn the ropes of technology and just try out everything. He let me turn shit on and really be in the room for free. Eventually, I was like, damn, like, I feel what he's letting me do, but I don't think I'm gonna get the right like knowledge here, so I'm just gonna continue doing this shit at home and shit. But after that, I was just like, fuck it, let's just keep going. Everything. I almost lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because I do know it is difficult to like place yourself in a situation where you can actually pull off a job working in the studio. Because like I mentioned before, me and Troy, we went to school for recording music and stuff like that. And once we graduated and we're like certified in Pro Tools and all this shit, I like emailed a bunch of studios in town like, you looking for interns? Which at the time that's all that was available because like like that's the only way to start in the studio. As an intern, getting not pay or even little pay to just sit around and like learn from what they're doing. And I know it's extremely difficult to fall into that.
Yeah, at first it was hard. Like I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna become an engineer, and I was looking all over San Antonio. With The Living Room, I was like, I'm gonna just keep doing it my own because I'm not gonna make money here. It's just like literally internship, kind of, but a free one.
Yeah.
And like optional at that. So I was like, fuck it. And then I found this one studio down at Alamo Studios where they shoot film, and they have like the House of Horror or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They had like a little studio in there. I was working, so I got a few clientele over there, and it was like so little that I didn't get the full experience of a studio, but it was just enough for me to like get by
Build
and
on.
shit. Yeah. And then eventually I was like, fuck it. 2017, I was like, it's time to go to Austin. Like everything at that moment, me and Ransom had already done Malu Luna Festival. Shout outs to Ransom, by the way. Keep what you killed till the day I die for sure. We had done like maybe, I'd say like 105 shows about. I wouldn't say that realistically because I always say about 150, but like
And y'all
probably
did a
around
fun,
that.
fun, fun as well, right?
Yeah, I DJ'd for Kimbe X on that one. Shout outs to Kimbe X.
Hey.
Shout
R.I.P.
outs to
Fun, Fun,
Craig
Fun.
McCall.
Yeah, for real,
Shout outs to
R.I.P.
Dirtbag Life because he's the one who set that shit up from the jump. Like
Shout out
Dirtbag,
Dirtbag.
and Faye from Scoremore are like two people that I give credit to
Yeah.
for like being where I'm at to this day because there's a lot of opportunity that they brought with their opportunities too and shit. So
And don't sidestep. You used to DJ, bro.
Yeah.
You used to DJ
Yeah.
heavy.
and Faye found me DJing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just doing DJing for artists and shit. I was turning the crowds up and everything.
Yeah.
And Faye was like, seeing that, he was like, bro, we got to get you in some more DJing shows. And like night of, it was the Caliucha show in San Antonio. And I DJed for this homegirl named Amanda.
Okay.
And like he was really fucking with it because I was playing like Lil Yachty. I think he just dropped one night, and there was
Oh,
so
yeah.
many like bubblegum trap songs out that time. And like
yeah.
all the Caliuchas crowd, they was fucking with that shit, and it was still underground, so it was beautiful. It was a perfect mix. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have fun. We turned up. We got to touch like people's like hands. They were reaching out like when you're DJing. Like that's how I knew I had something because I was like, I'm not even performing, and these motherfuckers are trying to reach for me and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I
It's an
interacted with
experience.
them.
Hold on. Did you go by Ram as a DJ, or did you have a separate DJ name?
Yeah, it was always Ram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ram's been the name except the Hulk share times in 2011. Whenever I was like locked in, I was changing my name around for like and animosity and all that.
What was before Ram though?
Literally Rampage.
Rampage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it would be like these links,
Some
Hulk share
Donkey
links.
Kong shit.
And I would send them to my friend and be like, friends who weren't in music but that knew me real close and shit. We like my party friends basically, and I'd send these links to them talking about, look at this rapper I found, blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
only one person knew who it really was, and it was my homie Adrian and shit. But everybody else was like, damn, whoever this is goes hard and shit. And then my homie Adrian was like, yeah, bro, you gonna blow.
Yeah.
You gonna blow, bro. But yeah, that was like a lot of like the support I was getting in college and shit. And then once I met Ransom, that shit just boomed because all these shows we were doing and everything, local shows from all the way from Houston. We did like maybe 2 or 3 shows in Houston, most in San Antonio, a lot in Austin, and like very few in Dallas. So
Okay.
pretty cool.
So shout out Ransom, bro. I hate he couldn't be here, man. So what's going on
Legend.
with y'all two, man? Keep what you kill, bro. What's going on with y'all guys, bro?
it's still a thing.
Okay.
You know, it's like we're always like a collective, not a group. So he always keep what you kill was the thing that he had before I joined on and everything. We're just able to like, you know, capitalize on that together individually. So it was really rare. Like we're really blessed to be in the position where we're at because Ransom Watson is well known and well respected.
Oh, yeah.
And so am I and everything. But so is Keep What You Kill. You know what I'm saying? It's like its own separate entity, and that's super rare. Like sometimes you get like groups of guys and then like not many people know one or the other. Or not many people know like the group itself, or not many people, or people only know the group but don't know who the group members are
Exactly,
and shit. But in our
exactly.
case, we're both like, we have our own status and shit. He got a legendary status from the fashion to the music to the lyricism to his style alone and shit. And me, I like to say I'm just very skilled and very like out there when it comes to like researching and learning. Like I'll catch up. Like I'm very adaptive and shit.
Yeah.
So
Word. So are we expecting anything from you guys in the future?
oh yeah.
Okay.
He got a beat. I sampled Britney Spears on it. And
Okay.
everything. I just got to rework the sample last time we talked. And
Okay.
yeah, he's been recording a lot of music. He's got some hitters.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. People are gonna be going crazy to his shit at shows. Like,
Yeah.
Excited for that.
yeah.
I found Ransom and I fucked with his music just off of like SoundCloud, and low key that's how I heard about you, like right, like just from Ransom. So that's dope, bro. That's dope, man. Shit, you want to play something else?
Yeah, let's do
Shit,
it.
let's play something else, man.
Give him that throwback.
I know, bro. Hey, so hold on. Let's talk about this song, okay? Hold on. So, this is who is this on the beat? This is Melodic.
Melodic, yeah.
Okay, so all right. So one night, hold on. We didn't cut that when we were out at Music
You
Lab.
were there.
Was it at Music Lab? No, we didn't cut it at Music
was-
Lab. That was just the
It was
the
one
beat
of those
session.
days you were there.
Yeah.
It was like, that was 1 of the 5 in that hour.
Yeah.
And
So-
this is a 10-minute one at that.
Bro. So shout out to Melodic. He is a part of our team. You feel me? Crazy fucking talented dude, bro. This song was probably one of the best ones out of the bunch that Ram recorded. I wanted to keep this shit in the tuck, but yo, here it is, bro. Throwback,
And
bro.
it'll be available too. They can listen to it right on those podcasts.
Oh shit.
Like, that's cool.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Cool.
I'm down with that. So shit, go ahead and run it, bro.
This is like mastered as of like last
Hey,
month.
what's that shit? We
I
gon'
don't even think you heard this version yet.
mm-hmm.
It's like a lot bassier.
Too many days I stress about shit that's on my mind. But we won't got time. Won't live forever till we die. So if you beg me, I go back. Good times still hold that. Make up sex, that's throwback. Can't let go, we both know that. Yeah. This shit always on my mind. Yeah. Alive, they asking I'm fine. Yeah. Maybe I will when I find. Yeah. I was told to never go look, cause it gon' come back. Boomerang, like when she throw back. Booty big too, has a hold that. It's love, but we just get nasty. Yeah. They ain't really curved me a lot, but only the ones that I want. I know I've been wrong and I always own up. I know that you real and you always show up. It took too many times to make up. By the time we did, we both fed up. I know you don't want it to end this tough. And a couple years later, we both catch up. Yeah. Too many days I stress about shit that's on my mind. But we won't got time. Won't live forever till we die. So if you beg me, I go back. Good times still hold that. Make up sex, that's throwback. Can't let go, we both know that. Yeah. Too many days I stress about shit that's on my mind. But we won't got time. Won't live forever till we die. So if you beg me, I go back. Good times still hold that. Make up sex, that's throwback. Can't let go, we both know that. Yeah. This shit always on my mind. Yeah, they ask me.
Hey, yo, shout out Melodic, dog. Shout out to
know.
Melodic with the beats, bro.
He came with that batch, like
Hey.
30 beats. I rapped on 25 of them hoes.
Ram came to me and was like, bro, I'm tired of rapping on my beats, man. Find me some production, bro. Melodic is somebody that I worked with on at my first job at IHOP, bro. Like, when I was hosting, literally, he was the person that fucking trained me, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's been making beats, bro, since like '08. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, nobody ever really gave him any fucking looks. And I'm like, bro, I got somebody for you, fam. I was like, yo, send the fucking pack. And I think he sent over what? He sent over like all them shits. Yeah, he sent over a fucking like a pack, bro.
Damn.
And fucking
That was
Ram
good.
just went ham, fam. Like literally.
I had to process them at first. I was like, wait, these are really good.
yeah.
You gotta handle them delicately.
Yeah.
And the thing is they were different than what you were doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it tested you. It made you more melodic, literally, right? But it made you like stretch your voice. Made you like actually come with a
Try
fucking
new things and
concept.
shit.
Yeah, bro.
It showed me that I could really rap. Like I was saying earlier, I was like, damn, like this shit, like either his beats or like this shit was just always in my mind. And I just didn't have like the proper like place to put it at.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so like oblivious to my own beats that I don't be seeing them as such either. But yeah, like when I heard Melodic's beats, I was like, damn. And then it did inspire me to, you know, like get up on my beats. I was like, all right, cool. I shouldn't have to rely on like producing so much. If I can make beats, then I was like, eventually I was like, I need to get as good as that. And then
Yeah.
still not good as that.
Hey,
I'm playing.
hey.
I'm playing. I did get a little better.
Shout out Melodic, bro. I see you ventured over from Fruity Loops back to Ableton, bro.
Yeah, but I'm back on Ableton.
Okay.
I'm Fruit
Fruity
Loops.
Loops,
Yeah.
okay,
It's just back
okay.
and forth. Right
Okay.
now, I'm like trying to get comfortable like playing the piano without looking. So I just be pulling up Ableton and just playing off there and shit, just freestyling. But really more the fact that it's like all about workflow. Like specific songs that I'll be trying to make will be like, oh shit, I could do this better in Ableton. So I'll just go there. And then FL Studio is just like easy as fuck. I don't know, like.
So we don't have a concrete date on Ghost yet, but like talk about Ghost a little bit, bro.
Ghost is, this is a project that's been done actually. Shot like 7 videos to it, but really we're trying to level up on the content. Still, I'm trying to like maybe work on it more. I don't know. I like it. I like where it's at.
Hey,
So we
You
just
know how I feel about it, bro.
yeah, it's
You
just
already
in there.
know.
It's just ready to release. Really, we just like I guess we just looking for more. Trying to up my content. That's what I was telling Nick. I was like, I just need better videos. Just like I'm tired of coming to them and being like, "Hey, bro, I got this alleyway."
Yeah. I got this,
Yeah,
this
like,
building.
It's not helping
Yeah.
nobody. Like if I keep doing that because it's like, damn, like I ain't innovating. I ain't sitting down writing a theme.
You
and
feel like
shit.
you're being
Yeah.
repetitive in a way.
Yeah, and it's a slap in the face to everybody. And most importantly, long term wise, if I kept doing that, eventually it'll slap us all in the face. Like I'll be indirectly slapping us all in the face by just saying, "Hey, there's this field over here. Y'all want to come shoot today?"
Yeah.
Randomly and shit. But
Yeah.
like everything's got to be planned out. So
Yeah.
it comes to a time where like Future said it best, can't think for yourself, got to think for your team. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to start innovating within yourself. You got to start thinking on brand and shit, like trying to come up with big shit and shit
Yeah.
like that. So
And the funny thing is, bro, this whole project, right? Like, he accidentally leaked this shit.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Oh,
shit.
like one day I'm fucking like I'm driving, bro, and you know I'm a Spotify boy. Shout out to Apple Music, but I'm a Spotify boy. Shout out JBP. Once upon a time, but you know you get like notifications of when you follow the artist of like new
Yeah.
music, and I'm like. Ghost in the Machine. Hold on, what the fuck? Like, did I miss the date? Like, what the fuck? And I hit. Well, first I tap on it, and all his fucking songs he recorded, bro, were available to fucking listen and stream.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
And it wasn't just like the certain bunch. It was like all of them. Like,
Damn.
everything,
Every
bro.
rough mix.
yeah.
I hit him immediately. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, did I miss something? He's like, what's going on? I'm like, bro, your whole fucking catalog pretty much
It just dropped.
is up and available to stream. I'm like, bro, get that shit off, man. What the fuck, bro? Yeah,
Damn.
that was funny as fuck, man.
Yeah.
But have we got any closer to dates or anything, or are we just still on board? I know
Oh.
we've talked off mic, but like, are
We-
we still on track of just videos before we actually give a concrete date?
Yeah, I had spent the last 6 months just researching. Like, anytime I start researching or trying to get my money up, I'm like, all right, we got to come hard next time and shit. Like, every phase, if y'all notice, it's like always some type of level up, whether it's quality in music or quality in video or just creativeness and shit, or just like some type of crazy marketing thing that I got like last year with the, I forgot what the album was called already. I don't know anything.
What's
I
that?
be forgetting.
Which one?
Everything. Where I dropped like 9 songs a week every week, and it was like
bro, I'm drawing a blank too.
it was so many singles.
Yeah,
and it
bro.
turned into an EP.
It turned into an EP. Yeah,
it was like a single EP, but singles were released weekly.
Is it still up to be streamed?
Some They Ain't Riding is up.
It's on what, SoundCloud though, right?
Everything. It's on. Yeah. Because there's like The Official Ram and then there's Ram.
There's Ram, yeah.
There's like that playlist I got on The Official Ram and Spotify artist playlist that I made to where you can listen to every song that I made before I was The Official Ram and all of The Official Ram music.
Word. Yo, TheOfficialRam.com, man. Let's go ahead and plug, bro.
Socials. I have one more topic before we close out.
Yeah. Go ahead and just plug yourself one more time, bro.
TheOfficialRam.com. That's where you can find me. Oh, let me look at the camera.
Yeah.
TheOfficialRam.com. That's where you can find me.
Hey, and that's beats, that's mixing and master services, that's music, bro.
Everything.
That's everything, fam. TheOfficialRam.com, man. Go shop with us, bro. For real. Before you hop into your topic, bro, I don't know if you're going the same way I'm going, but Ram, bro, you're super opinionated on social media. Okay. I ask this question to everybody. I always gotta start it like this. I ask this question to every artist, everybody that comes to
Yeah,
see
we're
us.
on the same topic.
Okay. How do you feel about the current state of the Austin music scene?
Well, shit. Like, there was so much I could have said before today, you know. I don't know, we talked about it earlier off air. Like, this whole week, everybody's just been on one.
But bro, it's every fucking week though.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
seems
thing.
like
It's
it
every
now,
week.
right? I think people are just hungry right now. And as always, they have been and shit. But
Well,
like,
everything's opening back up, and
Yeah.
lately it's been more so like, where's the scene in Austin? Who's running the scene in Austin? Who's doing what in Austin? Like, what the fuck? Like where does all of this shit come from?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So when you see shit like that, like as an artist, like bro, as an artist that makes music, and then as an artist that like you've worked with damn near half of Austin, most of Austin, really, whether it's production, whether it's mixing and mastering shit. When you see shit like that, bro, like what does that make you feel? How does that make you feel?
I be laughing a lot of the times because this is like, it's funny because there's like a lot of shit that just comes off. Like, I'm even guilty of this to myself. Like, you could say, oh, like this seems whack, but like, I'm not really, like if I said, oh, this seems whack, I would have to backtrack on myself. Eventually I realize like, then if I think it's whack, I'm not that tapped in type shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, when you really analyze and step back and shit and rationally do it without like being all like in your emotions because you feel slept on or whatever the fuck, which I agree, everybody can feel that way in Austin. Like, even our best rappers here should feel that way and shit because they should, like, honestly, they should feel like, why ain't I chilling next to Future? Why am I not chilling next to Lil Durk right now?
Yeah.
And it's not our fault. Like, I came to realize, like, it's really just,
the city.
yeah, it's like, the biggest thing, it's not support or anything. It's not like diverse music. Like, everything's already here. We got diverse music, all styles of rap culture, hip hop culture. We got all styles of that. You know, we got so many support groups, so many supportive cliques and everything. Like, I used to be against supportive cliques, like people just supporting their own people and shit, but I get it now, you know what I'm saying? It's like people just want to support the people that they be around a lot, and I get that. But like, at the same time, you know, if you check out some random artist on the internet and he's from here, you know, it don't hurt to share it and shit. You know, like if you work with an artist, do feature, and you see later on he dropped a dope track or dropped something new, you know, it don't hurt to check it out or give it a like or some shit like that. I'm sure like there's a lot of people that's past that. But what I was gonna get at is like, we just need constructive criticism, you know. You've been in it too, where I ask you like, hey bro, what do you think about this line?
Yeah.
Or what do you think I should do here?
Yeah.
And like, I'll take it, and the way I take it is like, okay, cool, like it helps me grow. And then like, I notice how easy though it is whenever like people will, you've been in the studio too, where people will be telling me like, oh, try this on this beat or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, you probably wonder like, how does he take that? Like, does he take constructive criticism? Like, it's really easy to get butthurt over criticism, like being told like, oh, this shit's whack, or oh, this line is whack. That's the problem that we have here in Austin. Like, you tell artists like, oh, that line's whack, but you killed it on the rest of the track. They gonna dismiss that you said they killed it on the rest of this track. They gonna focus on that one thing.
Yep.
And like, I get that, like, focus on it, but don't dwell on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they gonna automatically think you hating.
yeah, like, it's not hating, you know. it's like it's only hating if you say, "Oh, that shit's trash." I don't fuck with him. He's trash.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know that person. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm guilty of such things too in some cases with some people and shit. But like, you know, I have my own reasons for that.
Yeah.
But like, this city just really needs to focus more. Like, artists need to be real with their homies and shit and tell them like, "Hey, yo, like, we need to send this off for mixing. Like, we need to give this guy a chance. Hey, yo, like, let's save up some money and, like, you know, pay him to see what he could do with it, blah, blah, blah." Like, we need to, like, be a little bit more supportive with each other in that sense. Like, critique each other. Like,
Yeah.
I agree, man.
not everybody's, like, there's no best or there's nobody who runs it. If anybody runs it, it's clearly that the Austin rap scene or the Austin culture, hip-hop scene, the culture here itself runs itself because we're all alive. We're all talking about who runs it. You know what I'm saying? We run it. All of us run it.
Yeah.
You know, we just got to get out there and put that shit out there. Like, you don't, I promise y'all, like, I'm sure y'all have seen it too. You don't need the city to win, but, like, it's nice to have the city there with you. It's nice to be around and shit. Like, all that's cool and everything. But, like, to my aspiring artists out there and everything, if you're watching this, you know, you could literally win off the internet. You could literally win off, like, just sending out your beats to the emails, your tracks, new artists, everything. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, you don't always need to just post it on the internet, on your social media, on your Twitter, Instagram, and say, all right, bet. Like,
And
here's
this
a new
goes
single, y'all.
this goes the same for like whenever they had, because another discussion that everybody had was like the whole like, why don't Austin DJs play my shit, or why don't I just play on 6th Street? Like, not everybody makes music that's made for 6th Street.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But at the same time,
Exactly.
It's gotta compete.
Yeah, send your
Like-
shit out. You never know. They might have a gig where the specific play that, you know, or they could
Yeah.
pass it on to somebody who can play it. So
It's got to compete. Like, if
shoot
you're
your
trying to-
shot. People don't take chances.
If you want DJs here to play like your shit next to Future and shit, your shit got to be sound like Future. I ain't mean like content. I ain't mean what you speaking. I mean like quality. I mean like if we could tell your shit was recorded in your living room.
Yeah.
And when the mix and master.
They're getting paid to spin at these bars and clubs.
Yeah,
So like,
literally.
you know, you got to take that in consideration.
You got to come with the A game, like compete with the billboards and shit.
And that
compete
goes
with
back
the
to
top
what
charts.
you're saying, like spend the money into your craft, like
Yeah.
elevate yourself and
Save up, build
Bro.
teammates, like have people put in fun, crowd fund, do whatever. Like, you know, people will want to do that. You know,
Hell yeah.
everybody in Austin is under this notion that like they can do it themselves and shit. And I get it. Everybody's been in that boat. Like, we're the last generation that's probably going to be on that mindset where like, oh, I got to do this myself. Like, nah, the next generation, the next artist that blows up big in Austin that goes mainstream like Travis Scott and shit. I only say him because he's from Texas and he's probably like one of the biggest artists out of here recently.
Yeah.
Like, the only way that's going to happen is people, like, you know, invest in themselves properly, like, invest in themselves when it comes to, like, the people they keep around, invest in, like, the energy into telling people, like, hey, I need you to be real. Like, for real, like, tell me what you do and don't like about it. Like, figure out ways to grow. Like, next time you get in that booth, learn how to take that information and apply it instead of dwell on it too much or think, oh, this person's hating or, oh, shit, like, I don't want to record today because I'm in a bad mood because they said, the scene's trash or people don't respect me here in the city. Like, no, like the city runs the city. Like, we run the city. All of us creators do. Like, just like how are we going about, you know, making a name for ourselves? It's clear, like, there's so much good talent out here, rappers and everything. Like,
yeah, I mean, people, all the shows that are happening for Juneteenth weekend alone.
Shout out Juneteenth, man. Shout out Juneteenth.
the fact that we're able to discuss lists and laugh at them and, you know, do such.
We're gonna have a list coming soon. I didn't want to say anything, but hey,
Can
we may put a list together, bro.
I want to request, can I be the wackest rapper on the list?
Hey,
Can y'all make a top 10
I
whack
they gonna do
rappers?
that.
I'm playing with y'all.
Let's play something else, bro. I gotta hit this restroom. This vodka is running through me, bro. Spin something real quick. I'm gonna go hit the restroom real quick, bro.
Okay, well, actually, we can just go on a quick break.
Okay, cool.
We'll be right back, and in the meantime, we will have something playing.
I done heard too much. I done heard too much. I done heard too much. Now it's time to flex. Time for a check. I'm on they neck. I don't wanna fit, cause it's time to flex, yeah. I know they don't really wanna see me win. The same ones telling me don't forget. Bitch, you a pet, I flash your check, I throw some guap, and you go fetch. And I don't really got much friends, but I got real riders that ride for me. The type that don't wanna go side for me, the type that wanna go hide the piece. Shh, I don't wanna speak, fuck the police, they tryna hunt us down the streets. 10 toes down, keep a weapon on me, I pray to God don't R.I.P. To myself it's all I be, cause I know niggas who envy me. I don't give a fuck where you really be. Can't shoot from the bench, better take a seat. The way I'm talking, none of these niggas up here with me. Don't fuck with the ops, I'm bringing beside me, cause I'm about to turn it to World War III. You want war with me, these niggas don't worry me. I can tell they broke through the tweets. Mad at the world, they 6 feet deep. I done heard too much, I done heard too much, I done heard too much. Now it's time to flex, time for a check. I'm on they neck, I don't wanna fit, cause it's time to flex, yeah. I done heard too much, I done heard too much, I done heard too much. Now it's time to flex, time for a check. I'm on they neck, I don't wanna fit, cause it's time to flex, yeah.
I hate vodka. Let's just
Really?
start there, bro.
I love liquor, period. I just can't drink that much.
Do we have any vodka left?
I'll
Yeah.
probably wake up with a
Can I
headache
pour a
tomorrow.
little baby shot?
Bro, you can fucking kill it.
But
bro.
yes, we are back. That was Time to Flex, produced by Melodic Beats.
Shout out Melodic, bro. Shout out the team. Shout out the
Facts.
game. Shout out Ram, man. TheOfficialRam.com, bro.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Feel me?
y'all. Beats,
yeah.
mixing, mastering,
Yeah.
all the above.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Even
saying.
producers, loop kits, just hit me up in the DMs for those. Drum kits, everything.
Man. Time to flex, bro. I didn't know you was gonna bring that out. I hate I was in the restroom, bro. That's my
Oh, you
shit,
did,
man.
bro.
I'm gonna
I
just
know.
bump it on the way home. Fuck it. I'm gonna just bump it on the way home, bro. Of course, bro, like we appreciate you sitting down with this, man. At this point, you know, we like to close out the show or just kind of end the show on a positive note, right? So just anything, you know, off the top, you know, whatever you got on your heart, bro. Just leave us with some positivity from Ram, bro.
Yeah, I know whenever you were in the restroom just now, I was like continuing on the Austin talk and everything. Like, I'll continue. I'll just let the city know, you know, from an artist who's just paying attention, who's not really involved with everybody in like that, but watches and is winning in the city too. Like, you could do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling him, y'all are like, if people are really paying attention and they see what's going on, like, you guys are literally carrying the torch right now for the city. Y'all are bringing in
Thank you.
upcoming artists. Y'all are bringing in people such as me who used to feel slept on, who used to feel like, damn, what are we really like? Is there any recognition, you know? Like, you guys are like encouraging and inspiring people to want to come on here and like keep working and everything. Like, even people that like y'all have had on here that I may not necessarily fuck with, like, it's still cool to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, I think collectively that's what it's about. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, it's like, don't hate to see the next man win.
Yeah.
Just like be grateful and shit. Like, y'all are all on the same platform. Y'all are all in the same city. And if there's anybody who should be saying that right now, it's me.
Yeah.
Me, the very opinionated Ram that y'all be seeing on Twitter.
Man.
Like, it just be truth. I be speaking my
talk
own
your
truths,
shit, bro. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, you know, like, I have my reasons for feeling certain ways about everything. But at the end of the day, I'm going to respect something, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If I see a hard man working hard and shit like that and
Yeah.
trying to come up on some shit.
No,
It's
yeah,
all-
that's why I also personally just try to stay out of that conversation because we are in our own lane, but at the same time, man, I've been influenced by the breaks, you know, like, and we
Shout out
were
Fresh,
even
man. Shout out Confucius.
mentioned by somebody had asked about where they were basically asking like where's the hip hop scene in Austin as if it was non-existent, and
Yeah, I hate
luckily,
shit like that.
I mean, luckily people came back and were like
Yeah.
giving the masters, and
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
people were mentioning us next to the breaks, obvious prop, the smokeout, and several other entities that are in the city working. You know, we're just one of many. You know, so
Yeah, I would say Austin, have hope. Like, no matter what you are, who you are, what you do, like, this city, we're on one. We are the ones, like, all of us. If you're sitting in your room right now thinking like, damn, like, I don't know how I'm gonna come up in the city, you are part of the winning group. You know what I'm saying? If you feel slept on, all those people that have been complaining in the past week, past years, everything in the past 5 years, even the last year with the coronavirus thing, like, complaining about being slept on, complaining about, like, motherfuckers not working with them. You know, everything happens for a reason. At the end of the day, like, all you can do is respect the hard work that everybody's putting in, even if it's a little bit. Even people that aren't really doing this for serious and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like Mo Jane said, just keep working. Don't even
yeah,
worry about it. Just keep working.
Keep working,
Shout out
man.
to Mo, keep working for real. Like, all this who runs the city shit, who's the best, like, it ain't helping nobody
It's
out.
irrelevant.
Yeah,
Man.
it causes stirs. It stirs up shit that's unnecessary. Like when there's hardworking people and shit, and then whenever there's hardworking people and they see shit like that blowing up on the internet, and then it starts to feel like, damn, I'm left out. I'm obviously not part of the scene. If like
Makes
all
it
these
lose
people know
value.
each other, yeah, it's like it's not saying that it's a bad look for people because it's not. I feel people have their opinions and everything, but like we on one.
Yeah, man.
We are literally people are coming down to our city
Yeah.
from California. You know what I'm saying?
fucking
People
right.
are moving in here. Like, if anything, like we gotta make a stand. Like, I swear, I was working in the studio for 3 years. Like, I was in the studio day by day, like working with people as people were booming in from California. Every day, at least one person would say, "Oh, I'm not from here. I just came here and moved for music."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I would tell them like, keep grinding, bro. Like,
We're the next
'cause-
boom city.
yeah, like.
Shit.
We're all here for the same reason. You trying to blow up in music here and you from California? Good luck, because we've been trying to do this shit here too. And like, we gonna be at first in the line. We front of the line just like to be respectfully, like hashtag respectfully.
Shit.
we first in line, like
Yeah.
Austin, like Central Texas region. Anybody from this, like from here to San Antonio, because it's pretty bridged up and nice, and everybody's affiliated nicely and everything. At least from my perspective,
Yeah.
people just need to like stay positive, have fun. Like, it's gonna be okay. I promise you.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many ways to win these days. And tomorrow you could wake up with the next grand idea that you've never known you could have had before.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit, mine is there's enough room for everybody, bro. At the end of the day, if you're an artist, rapper, producer, shit, podcaster, whatever, bro, there's room for everybody. I could have been like a dick to Mario when you know about his podcast and me having my own podcast. I'm like, nah, fuck that podcast. But you know, joining up together, you know, we've created something even bigger, bro. So like, you know, don't fucking hate on the next man. There's room for everybody and shit. Everybody shit. Network, collab, whatever, man. Like, let's get it in together, bro. Let's put Austin on together, man.
Facts. We're already there.
Yeah.
We just got to keep going. Like, literally, shit's like right there. I was gonna say earlier, I don't know if I did say it, but we're all dogs in that cage.
Yeah.
They just got to open up that cage. We finna blast out that bitch.
Man.
That's it. In the cage is we're rattling that bitch. We're running through that bitch. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, we're all fed up. I
Yeah.
know everybody's tired. I know everybody be sitting in their room like, damn, where I'm gonna go? What's gonna happen and shit? But I promise you, like,
Everybody has those moments. You
Yeah.
know, I have those moments with this. You know, sometimes I'm like, man, why ain't my shit pop off?
Yeah,
you know,
man.
like,
Yeah.
hey,
One-
everything
yeah.
takes time. Patience
It's-
is key.
facts. And like, just like what happened with y'all, like y'all reached out with each other, you know, all the like cool promoters like Dirtbag, shouts to him, Margin Walker, everybody on Red River, people gonna start reaching out to you for shows, you know, whether it's independent,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's other promoters like trying to throw shows and everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool, you know. We're back. Austin is
Man.
back.
What you got, Mario?
So my positive note is actually I want to give my co-host his flowers because I don't think people
Yeah.
realize how much of a
Jeez.
good interviewing and co-host he is.
I try, man. You know.
Sometimes I'd be just like, hey man, like I've been going through some shit, or I'm just like drained or whatever. Like you might steer in this episode, whatever. And he fucking takes charge. You know. We still have a long
Man.
way to go, but shit. Hey, I appreciate you, Nick, for
Man.
everything you do. You be killing this shit.
Hey, that's love, man. And shit, let me give my little thanks too. Of course, like I wouldn't be shit, bro, without a few people. And let me just run them down real quick. Ram, of course, you know, for even fucking like believing in our podcast, like showing up, actually fucking like paying attention, fucking getting our shit organized and our shit. Like if you listen to some of those early episodes, editing, whatever, that's all Ram, bro. That's all Ram. And like without you, bro, like I probably wouldn't have fucking had the fucking gumption to just stick with podcasting, bro. Of course, Mario and fucking Troy, bro. Like I wouldn't be shit without y'all, man, for even like accepting me and my brother like into the fold, bro. My little brother, bro, and the homie Fresh, man. Fresh Night, bro. Wouldn't be shit without him believing in me, bro.
Shout out, Fresh.
You know, believing in what we had going, man. So yeah, man. Shit. I appreciate that, bro. I wasn't expecting that, man. Wasn't expecting that, man. But that's love though, bro. That's love, man.
Facts, y'all killing it. Shout outs to I Don't Know Network.
Man.
For real.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, well, shit.
Ram, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, no problem. It was a blessing to be here for sure.
This has been another episode of I Don't Know That's Perfect, man. It's your boy Neighborhood Nick with my co-host.
I'm Mario from the South Side.
And we are here joined with the official Ram. And we're leaving y'all, bro, with a fucking classic, bro. Crank that shit, man.
Overdose.
Crank that shit.
TGLO. Lock up.
I decide to be toxic before it happens back to me. I decide to make decisions based on who I wanna be. This on my niggas that be in the trap. Take care of people, don't let them get clapped. Fuck all the cops, they go, we striking back. I got rich off of making this music. This money black, my whole team black. My niggas strapped, they shit go black. Everyone match, everyone mask. Real ones all on this side, we don't crack. Pussy niggas crying, now they gon' cry. They don't want us to be a say bugging like that. Don't think for a second, we forgot the rats. Spitting what I live and see in my raps. Grew up all sides, yeah. North, south, east, yeah. They envy wherever. Black king getting this check.
We too strong, I can't drive. Knowing I never ever made it, so I don't know if the top will satisfy. Smoking on these cookies, net declassified, I'm past prime. Versace wrapped around me. Never do no deals in Wilco County. Used to prep the buckets for the roof when it got cloudy. Now I'm staring at the sky in my crib, the whole crib cloudy. LOEMG, we top forever like the Audi rings. Blinded by the money, ain't no excuse. Stevie still playing strings.
These niggas clone, nigga we high, nigga we strong, ayy. Going so long, ayy. Getting that money, yeah, niggas just long, ayy. Yo bitch wanna fuck on a real nigga. I cannot fuck with they fake nigga. I go on home with my real nigga. I had to fuck with the drug dealer. Smoking exotic to heal nigga. I cannot fuck with no square nigga. Slugger I got the mag nigga. Smoking on that fucking Zaza pack. I cannot fuck with these niggas, they rat. I cannot fuck with no bitch and no cat. These niggas, they pussy, they all in last. We gon' run up the cash to cash.
I decide to be toxic before it happens back to me. I decide to make decisions based on who I wanna be. I decide to make decisions based on who I wanna be. Yeah, who I wanna be. Yeah, who I wanna be. Yeah. Baby girl an addict 'cause she needs some. She said she need a plug 'cause she fiend. Cause I decide. Grew up all sides, yeah. North, south, east, yeah. They